You know I love having you here, so you better figure it out,
Hey,
okay?
I came ready and prepared. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name is Big D, aka Derek F. Before I even start, oh my God, please make sure you like and subscribe and comment. And thank you for coming back for the Royalty Podcast to recap with us Big Brother Week 6. And of course, you can see we have some special people here, and I'm going to let the other hosts go.
Hi, my name is Hannah, aka Chada, and I am from Derek's season of Big Brother.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Did we actually play together?
We did.
Oh,
You might
wow.
remember
Wait.
before you sent me home. Anyway,
Oh my gosh, I fucking love it.
he's like, this is so awkward.
I've
Anyway,
seen
you
it
guys,
this season, sorry.
that is a-okay. No need. All you need to know is I'm the best. But
It's known. It's known.
anyway, you guys, we are so excited. One of my favorite people, one of Big D's favorite people, we have Mr. Lauriers himself here with us to recap this week of Big Brother. You might know Tucker from last season, BB26. He won AFP, made history as the first pre-juror to ever win AFP, and now you can catch him and his brother Eric on The Amazing Race Season 38 with some familiar faces. So Tucker, welcome.
Go!
Wow.
Welcome,
yeah.
welcome. How was that intro?
Fire. It was great. Yeah. Everything Hannah said times two, and can't wait for everyone to see my brother and I on Amazing Race. It'll be great, and thank you for the compliments.
Tucker, you know how much I love you, and
Vicky, stop! You know how much
I love you
you,
so
B.
much. I think like people don't understand how quickly we bond. Like I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
making my own secret alliance for All Stars. So I
Hell
have
yeah.
like you, I have like Heisem, I have Leah. So I'm
You
making,
don't
like,
have
my
me.
own- I don't have Hannah. I already know that. I have
Not a secret anymore.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
never
true.
mind. Never mind. But listen, hey, Tucker, first of all, let me ask you, how have you been? What have you been up to? Tell everybody quickly. I'm so sorry, but tell everybody.
I've been good. Everything's been great. Obviously, the Amazing Race news is out, so did that for a little bit. And aside from that, I mean, I've been finally settling back into my place. I finished doing this whole wall, which is crazy. I'm catching up on a bunch of artwork and making merch, and yeah, just enjoying life.
Wait, I love that. Go ahead.
Also,
Ready?
I was just gonna say, oh, wait, is this in your living room or which room is this?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Wow, Tucker, it looks really good because I remember you
Wow.
telling me about this, and it looks. Oh,
Whoa.
That's one of them. And then we did this one over here, too.
Oh, wow.
that looks really good. Like I remember you telling me about it, so I'm glad you got the project done. So everything's going well. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, Tucker is
No
also
complaints.
helping design merch for the Amazing Race premiere party that we have coming up. Can we segue into that? Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, and doing
Okay.
tote bags, and I have
Yes.
a bunch of this. I have samples of the tote bags I made here, but it's the same quality, and they're great.
Oh,
I can't wait. So, you guys definitely be on the lookout for all things The Amazing Race premiere related. It's going to be in Los Angeles, September 25th. It starts at 7. We're going to be showing an episode of Big Brother. And then our premiere after, we're going to have raffles. There are VIP tickets available, photo ops with the cast, music, dancing, all the things, tote bags, fanny packs. You're not going to want to miss it. So if you live in LA, if you live on the West Coast, please come through.
yes.
And if you don't, get a ticket and figure it
Oh,
out.
Not gonna take it
true.
and figure it out, but I will say
True.
before we even get to that, I am actually
Oh, no.
hosting the first ever with our lovely sister Aza in Philadelphia a Big Brother watch party on September 18th. So it's the first time we're ever doing a Big Brother party in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, the Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, the best of the Philly cheesesteaks. Go Birds. Now, I want to get into Big Brother. Okay, Tucker, have you been watching this season?
Yeah, no, I have been. I'm not watching live feeds because, I mean, you get all that after you've been on the show. It kind of just makes its way into your feed. But yes, I have been watching. And this last week, it's finally starting. Things are happening.
Okay.
baby.
Because we're gonna
Okay.
get into it, but as Hannah would say, who do you like so far, or who's standing out to you?
So I remember you guys asked me before the show started, and it's like I don't really know, but now I've had enough weeks to put it off that I've got it figured out. You know who I like.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just add that you said you were kind of feeling Morgan, like Morgan was towards the top of your list. Has that changed?
Yeah, I think, based off of just people's background and like first impressions, yeah, she was it because the fact that she was like athletic and also a gamer. It's very similar to how I am. I think you could have a lot of different strategies you can play.
Maybe we'll have to link you guys up.
And outside the box. No, she's got her stuff, man. She's got guys.
I don't know. You guys look hot together. You know.
Oh, no,
I'm just trying to.
I'm freshly on the scene. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not
Well, guess what?
rushing
I'm
it.
the best wingman you could get. You didn't hear about that on Big Brother? Okay.
Oh shit! I don't know.
They tried to. They tried to. No. They
I
tried
still
to
got
take.
the wingman you in P-Town, so just wait, baby.
Yeah, just unfortunately, we won't talk about that. But they tried to tell me, they tried to replace me with Brent, who was a loaf of bread on my season, then told me I wasn't a good wingman. And I was like, they're crazy. I do want to talk real quick, guys, so I can get this out of the way. Yes.
Because who I think now?
Yeah.
I like Ava. She's hilarious. I think she's playing a good game. I don't know if she has it to make it to the end, but I like her, just her social game, and she's very evenly in it, but still had some jabs at Keanu, which was what it was. And then I like Will. I mean, and in terms of people that aren't doing much, those two aren't doing much, but they're still fun as hell to watch. And Will on these last episodes being like, yeah, I like just passively or barely listen to people, and I just say these. I repeat back to them what they're saying. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But in terms of who could win, I mean, it still is Rachel. They got to do something. And then aside from that, I think it's very even between like Mickey and Morgan. I don't know about others really yet. I feel like everyone else hasn't done much.
This is interesting. So you think that Rachel at this point in the game is a front runner to win? Okay. I mean, she has lasted 6 weeks, which is, to be quite honest, longer than I expected. Yeah, only because she's a returnee. She's won this game before. You would think that she would have been one of the first targets, but this cast is very backwards and bonkers, and things that make sense they don't do, and things that don't make sense they do. So time will tell.
And it's also like, it's right at this point where it's like halfway. And from my experience being in there, who's ever has the power at halfway is very well set up, which was either me or Chelsea. And then when I got out, it was Chelsea. And you basically knew it was going to be like Chelsea, and probably after 2 weeks, Mackenzie. You figure it out really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I am hoping. I know she's gonna stab Keanu in the back, because why would she bring him to a final two? He would beat her in the comp. Mm-hmm. And then I think the debating, who knows, but also the final three. But I think Keanu needs to win and put her up.
Ooh, now, I don't see her, or I don't see him doing that. He just strikes me as someone who's way too loyal.
I know, I don't either, but it's like you want someone to feel like they're way too loyal until they pull that cord.
This is true. And I do have to say one thing before we get into it, Derek. Tucker, your name has come up a lot this season. I'm not sure if you've seen clips. I'm not sure if it's come up on the show, but you in this game has kind of become synonymous with playing erratically, and I mean that in the most complimentary way. Like erratically, very unpredictably. I guess, what does that mean to you? Like now, whenever people say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to make a Tucker move. I'm going to make a Tucker game," we as fans know exactly what that means. So like you have cemented yourself in the legacy of BB. That's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really fun. I think like in a few seasons, if people are still saying it, then it's really cemented, because it's the season after. I feel like everyone who's going in, they're going to watch last season. So it'll probably be on their minds. But no, I mean, it's really fun and flattering. I've heard a few things. People have messaged me about more, but it is, I mean, it's cool, because like everybody knows, I'm not a reality dude like that. I like watched it to study like the to pass the test to get on, you know.
Of course.
And like it was, I didn't know what I was doing. It was old school or any of that stuff. But it was just there's so much potential and so much to do in that house that to sit around is the stupidest thing in my mind. You know, people, that's just my way of competing. Other people have their other ways. But it was like I
wish I had your skills.
I know I'm very likely not going to win this, as everybody else should feel, but you want to do everything to win it. But I'm someone that's more about the experience, you know? So it was like, yes, the experience of winning would be great, but how could I just wanted to get the most out of the house because it was.
You did.
I was
great
being
with that.
so bored, you know. It was so boring, dude. And then it was like you have like 2 days of fun stuff, and it's like, So,
yeah.
we
You guys weren't very theatrical like we were playing.
Actually,
games and stuff.
no, I will say BB26 was very similar to us. Tucker, you never watched our season, so you don't know this, but we were kind of like the first cast that would constantly sing, and we would do game shows, and we would play Mafia every night.
Cool.
And you guys were very similar, actually.
Yeah, we did that a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Yeah, Derek, they were very similar to our cast. I think even in terms of
stand
like their
corrected
public
then.
reception, I think it was similar.
Okay. Well, look,
Yeah.
I want us to get into week 6. I'll give my thoughts when the time comes up. The first HOH comp, it was called Party Slasher. I thought it was a cool game. I love that they did like this whole 80s slasher type of theme. The comps and the themes this season are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It falls in line with this whole, murder house that you're trying to do with competing with traders. So I do appreciate it. I was also trying to figure out, and maybe you guys could tell me real quick, how they said they had to lock in their answer before they went into the room. So how did you think they did that? I'm thinking behind the scenes, like, did they have to tell production?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's like before they leave, they probably said it. But I wonder if it went in like an order, because if someone
Right, because
I
I would just follow who I think is getting the answers right.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like they were following because
Okay.
followed. If it was, when it came down to, sorry, my phone. When it came down to Morgan and Rachel, I would, if I was either one of them, I would have just wanted to follow whoever went first. Just
Correct.
to get past that one if I didn't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking what probably happened is because I remember like on feeds were done for a very long time, and granted they had to change and do all the theatrics, but I think what probably happened is production was like, okay, we're going to call you into the DR one by one, and you guys are going to give your answer, and then we're going to go back out, and then you guys are going to run to like your respective room just so we can film it for TV. Or maybe there was like a separate diary room outside that they built, but I think they probably had to lock it in private before they actually
I would
filmed.
expect that. I think
Yeah.
that wouldn't be fair otherwise.
As you said, it came down to Morgan and Rachel. Rachel ends up winning this HOH. I was very happy because you know what? Rachel is giving us good TV, and but me and Tucker kind of talked about this earlier, texting a little bit, Hannah, just to kind of bring in this conversation. Like, I understand Rachel being
couldn't hold
there.
it in.
It feels like with her being there, it's kind of like she's overpowering these house guests. Like, she knows the game. She's running circles around them. So it is kind of a little bit, not saying unfair, but it's like, I'm happy, but I'm also like, I'm not surprised. Like, especially how this week goes, which we're getting into it now, but just my thoughts.
I'm surprised at how many people are just like seemingly fine with being on her team and not thinking about the long run of like, she's gonna win the House votes if you guys get to that point. Like, it would just be, especially with there being a lot of people that love Big Brother, and that is so legendary. Why wouldn't they? Then they were a part of that extra legendary season where, like, she won, and so it's just, I'm like with Keanu with it, and I'm hoping Keanu's playing a smart game of like, keep your friends close but enemies closer. They're like, they have a final two now. That's the frenemies or whatever. I don't know what they called it, but Keanu said frenemies when they went to leave. Okay, cool. And I think he's smarter than what Rachel thinks, and I'm hoping that's the case because he's the only one that could probably really get her out on an HOH because he's tight with so many other people. I feel
Okay,
like the sway shit.
That's an interesting take.
So
Okay,
who else could
big.
get her out?
Okay, so I guess just to respond to Big D's comment first, okay, so we've talked about this before. I think BB26 really did hit the nail on the head in terms of casting. I'm not just saying this to flatter you, Tucker, because like all of you guys were so likable and it was a compelling season to watch. I think BB27 had really big shoes to fill no matter who they cast. This cast, no offense, like I love Ashley, that's my girl. She's one of my oldest friends. Love Rachel. I have a podcast with her too. Besides those two, this cast is generally unlikable. And
Correct.
so I think
Agreed. Agreed.
Rachel being there, at least for me as a viewer, is quite necessary because I just don't think I would be invested in these people if she wasn't there, kind of
But
controlling the game.
but do you think Rachel is the one
Oh, you
taking
sound
over?
louder now. What you do? Oh, you're sitting closer to your mic.
I had to plug this back in. But do you think Rachel's taking it away from them? If she wasn't in there, would people be more interested?
No.
No.
Let's be honest. No. Straight up. No. It wouldn't be interesting. It would be interesting. You lost.
Yeah.
I would say this. Jimmy was interesting. You lost Jimmy, and I feel like he was somebody that kind of could have maybe still shook it up. But let me get to.
Oh, wait, sorry. I wanted to respond to Tucker's point too. So, in terms of Keanu, I just don't see him having very much social capital in the house. Yes, he can win things, and he tends to hold the power through like a veto or a blockbuster, whatever. But Keanu was tight with Riley. Riley was just evicted. We'll get into that. Keanu is close to Vince, but I think Vince is ultimately closer to other people.
Yep.
Keanu and Kelly keep going back and forth. Keanu doesn't have much of a relationship with
Yeah, but
Lauren
that's
or Kat.
That's why I think he's the only one that could blow it up. Because if
But-
anyone else does it, then people are going to go after them for getting Rachel out because everyone's tight with her.
Oh,
So if
I
he's
see
the
what
one
you're
to blow
saying.
it up, it's like it'll have the least backlash on him, if you will. You know.
True, because people
But
already
I-
are
yeah, and I
targeting
agree-
him.
And I agree with everything you're saying too, for sure. And I think it's just who would put her up? And
I will
Oh,
say,
Vince.
I think Kelly
Vince
would.
her. Yeah, Vince
Oh,
would
yeah,
probably
Vince
put her
would.
up. Yeah,
I think Kelly would too.
yeah. And Kelly would too. Yeah, yeah.
You don't think
So-
she'd be able to intimidate Kelly? She almost got Riley.
No, because of the fact that Kelly still was talking shit afterwards, and I mean that's what we're going to kind of get
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
Of course,
She did good at coming out the gate and then really getting quiet. Though she was
Yeah.
good at pulling the brakes, which is something I could never do.
we know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, Rachel's trying to figure out who her nominations are going to be. I feel like your girl Ashley kind of planted a little bit of seeds that kind of helped her with making her nominations.
Yeah, Ashley was good with that.
Yeah.
And then Kelly shot herself.
Right, because Rachel's trying to figure out who she want to put up, and she's going back and forth between Mickey Mouse, and she's also going back and forth with Kelly, if I'm correct, between those two. Was those the two she was thinking about? She knew she was going to do Morgan, and she knew she was going to do Vince. Rachel ends up putting up Morgan, Vince, Mickey Mouse, and she basically tells them like, "Hey, you guys are running this game. I can't have you guys run this game anymore." And when this happens, I thought it was kind of funny. Kelly, when she hugs Mickey Mouse, she ends up telling her, "Welcome to the party." And Mickey just takes this as the most dramatic thing ever and runs with it. And she's like crying up in the room. And I just can't believe, because, now I know how Mickey talks. I just can't believe that, that she would say
Not
that
the
to welcome to the
blinking.
party. Okay? I don't know who she thinks she is, but say that.
Oh my God.
No, wait, why do you have that completely down?
Because I've been studying her, because I'm ready
Stop.
to do her when I need to do like a impersonation of her. Okay, I
That's
gotta
too
get the
funny.
wig and everything.
Some people just see him, you're like, I can impersonate them.
Oh yeah, but she also complains saying like Rachel's the same nasty manipulator she was convincing people when she was 15 years ago.
Which is not the blinking. The blinking is taking me out. Which is okay. This is so interesting because I don't think anyone on this season is actually a super fan. Lauren has watched most seasons, but like I was 9 years old when Rachel's first season came out. Lauren was I think 7 or 8. So like she doesn't remember. Anyone who knows Rachel, what? What are you saying?
It's just hilarious that you're like, she doesn't remember when she
doesn't.
She could have watched it when she was older.
But
She said she watched it when she was 7 or 8, and she like always misquotes things or just misrepresents things. I guess you're right. You're right. She could have.
You don't know. I remember shit when I was 7. I don't remember.
She's like, oh my god, I'm going on Big Brother. I got to rewatch all the seasons. You know?
Okay, that is fair. That is fair. But all of these people keep saying Rachel was this manipulative player. Rachel was anything but. Rachel survived and she won because she won competitions. That was it. Yeah. She was not manipulative. She was just a comp beast, and she won.
She was also annoying. I'm gonna be honest.
No, but that's not how she won. I'm just saying she won because she was a comp beast. Yeah,
but Ava
she is. You can go.
Go ahead. No.
She is good at like manipulating this season.
Now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And like I was shocked how, like Riley didn't say anything back when the guys
because he's a bitch.
When Vinny and Morgan were saying like, yo, she's just like trying to manipulate you and pressure you or whatever. And then that's what she says about them. But then the next time that Riley and Rachel are together, Rachel's just pressuring her, and I'm like, Riley doesn't even realize it. Rachel's doing a good job, bro.
She is,
and that's what I've been saying for dog. I'll be happy with whoever wins. I don't really care, it's just a fun, exciting thing to watch.
Of course,
but it is like if anyone else
now
in that house
I'll be
wants
happy
to win,
with whoever wins now. Yeah. Not before. Now I'm happy.
Now, yeah.
But I will say, Ava did clock Mickey, which I thought was funny, telling her, like, because, Mickey was trying to put on this facade, like, Rachel, I prayed for you to win HOH. And Ava's like, no, the fuck you didn't, girl. You were dragging her name left to right. Okay?
Ava's hilarious. She's definitely grown on me the most. She's grown on me the most.
Oh, baby, I can't wait for you guys to link up in New York. I'm so excited.
Me either.
Yes, I know it's going to be unhinged. I already know. I always forget that she's there. Lauren. Lauren is, just talking about the numbers, and I just think it's like bizarre. She kind of goes into, because now we're into Veto. I'm gonna get to Veto, okay? Morgan kind of cuts into. Lauren's trying to figure out who she wants to, if there's a chance, like how she could protect Vince, because she's still upset about what happened to what's his name, Zach.
Yeah.
Zach? Okay. Mm-hmm. We cut to, and this is very important to me. I want to talk about this point. Mickey Mouse is in the diary room, and she's all upset, talking about how could Rachel do this to me? I was her, ally, and I found it very funny that the kettle was calling it, what's it called? The kettle called black? The black called kettle?
No.
What's it called?
I think it's the pot calling the kettle black.
Yes, that part. Thank you so much, Hannah.
Wait, what did you say? Did you say the black pot? You said something.
The black called kettle, the kettle called black. I don't know, but I found it very funny that she was talking about how upset she was. But keep in mind, she did the same thing to Jimmy. So this is just Jimmy's karma coming back for you, girl. Did you forget about what you did?
Yeah, of course you do. Of course you forget. You move on to the next week in there.
Yes, and they're showing her in this villain type of edit and stuff like that, and I'm gonna kind of go into my point I wanted to say earlier, okay, that I kind of wrote down, so bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's great.
Now,
we're seated.
Yes. Now I want to start off by saying this. They're showing Mickey, who is a black woman, as a villain, okay? They're showing her true colors, how she is, how she's talking, how like she's a dictator, whatever. We got it. We're seeing Mickey completely. I can see Mickey on the live feeds. I can see Mickey on the damn show, okay? When it comes to this Riley, I am not seeing the same person. The thing that bothers me the most is that we're portraying this black woman like this, but we're not portraying the white man like this either. The way that Riley acts on the live
that's
feeds,
crazy. Yeah,
right. If you really sit down and think about it, because I was really getting my thoughts up today. Yeah. The difference is crazy. The way that we're showing Riley, which cuts to my notes that I say here once again. Here we go with the showmance that they're trying to show us. And it's really, he's very like, the music tried to make it all nicey and stuff like that. And Riley's over here like manipulating the hell out of Catherine, and she's falling for it. Now, I'm not going to also blame everything on Riley. I can see that Catherine is into it, and unless Catherine speaks up, because I saw a lot of comments about this.
That's exactly where I'm at. Like, if Catherine's like, stop, I'm uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she can sit there. No, but she has.
He still does some weird.
No, he does. No, even when she says no, he still does it. But the problem is that people are trying to figure out why the BB alums or why production and da da da. Let me make it clear to you. This is a TV show, okay? They're making a TV show. Their job is to produce a show. Unless Catherine walks her blonde hair ass in that DR and say, I am uncomfortable, Riley makes me uncomfortable, or I feel like he is doing things or making me things to feel uncomfortable, production is not going to do anything about it. Us as BB alums do not have the power to text or email or whatever. They could give jack shit about what we say. They'll probably look at our email and hit delete, okay? Now, I just want to make that statement because I don't think it's fair how they're editing Mickey Mouse, who I can see her on the live feeds, I can see her on the show. We all know how we feel. I know how I feel. Compared to Riley. And that's a problem. And they need to fix that. So people that are like, I don't know what's going on, or texting and tweeting, and why is everyone so uncomfortable? The things that Riley has done over the last couple of weeks is absolutely disgusting. These are the type of people to me that when we sit there and say, we need to cancel, these are the type of people that need to cancel. But with that being said,
I don't watch the live feeds. You know?
No, but hold on. But with that being said, right? I'm gonna say this: he needs help. He needs therapy. Yeah. He does need a chance to show us that he is not this type of person, and hopefully he can do that. But to be honest, we never need this man back again on our TV screens ever again. This is a cancel reason. We try to sit there and say we cancel other Big Brother people. This is somebody. Hopefully when he comes out, he gets the help that he wants. I wish no harm against him, but I damn sure know this was a bad call. And last time I checked, I thought we don't pick people that have been arrested, because I saw today that he has a mugshot, baby, and I was confused by that.
Yeah, but then I saw into that too. It was like drunk in public, or like it was something that was like everybody's had it done. You know, I mean, Rachel said something about being in a jail cell. Don't know if she's been arrested.
I don't think Rachel Riley's been arrested.
No, I know.
Listen, we don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. She did mention something about that on the show. But I mean, fuck, I've been arrested, dude. I was on the show,
and that's okay. But I
had weed, you know, but
I'm just saying, based on the guidelines.
I'm sure. After, like, you know, they make their own decisions at the beginning. You can't have any criminal record. Like my shit, there was nothing there. It was gone. It was, but it is like,
you got a mugshot.
I don't fucking know. Probably I have a
I don't. My shit was.
But anyway, it's.
I have something to say.
Yes,
okay,
I'm so sorry.
No. Tucker, finish your point.
But yeah, with all that shit aside, you know, I don't think it's production's fault. I think that, like, for hiring him, I think at this point it is up to them to make the decision, but maybe they were, you know, who knows where they were at with it, waiting for this thing or blah, blah, blah. All I know is, like, I've been uncomfortable with some of the shit I've heard, but who he said it to hasn't displayed that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm always someone that will just try to, like, give the benefit of the doubt. Plus, maybe he's a dude that's never gone that long without jerking off. You know, people like
okay.
There's a lot, but it doesn't make it. It doesn't make
I
it.
went 4.5 months and I was okay.
No, but it doesn't make it okay.
Debatable.
Like there is a lot of things.
Smoking. That's why.
There is a lot of things that have been done that is uncomfortable for me and a lot of other people. But you know, I'm not one to judge if Catherine and him want to do something, but at the same time, like, it is weird the way that it is portrayed on the show, and on the lives,
and how they do it to and the problem to me.
Yeah. I just don't want to get mixed up in any shit, because it's definitely some shit there. You heard?
Oh, I know, of course, and I know you guys can only say so much because I give zero fucks. Y'all know that. I'm just saying I don't like, and I'm gonna let you go, Hannah. I don't like the fact that they did this to Mickey, who is a black woman, and we have to protect the people of color on these shows, and then let this white man get away with it and put all this nice music behind it. Why don't y'all do the same with Mickey? When Mickey's saying something shady or doing something wrong, or y'all portraying her that way, do the same fucking thing that you would do to him. Y'all giving him this hero act. I'm Riley, and I'm the best man ever for Catherine, and she will marry me at the end of the day, and you're mine, and you're going to kiss me when I say kiss me, and when I tell you to talk, you're going to talk when I talk. You don't hear me?
Yeah.
Why would you say that? You don't like me the way that you like me.
But that from a production standpoint too, you know how they don't they don't tell us what to do or say.
We understand it, but I'm talking about the music and how you edit it.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
for sure. But that could just be what he's like. They might not have. He seems that obsessed with her that they don't have anything else.
Okay, but Hannah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hannah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. I just had to make
Still,
my point.
I feel you. No, I agree with everything you're saying. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
be like I don't know the dude.
No, we
but
don't know the dude.
It still is wrong.
Dude.
And there should be, and who knows if something's happened.
We don't know
maybe
the
he's
dude.
been talked to, lots of times production.
I believe the productions probably said something to
I
him
hope
because
so.
the way he was acting towards the end. But what I'm trying to get at is that this has been going on for a while now,
Yeah.
and that's the problem. Because I saw Mickey go from being like, "Oh, everyone loves Mickey," to showing she's playing a villain, and that's okay. But I've seen Riley be, "I'm good old America, and this is what it is." Okay, sorry. Go ahead,
Okay.
Hannah. I'm
No,
done.
you're fine. Okay, I'm just gonna respond to a couple points. Thanks, guys, because you guys pretty much summed it up. I agree with you guys on basically everything. Big D, was it you who said something about how he has a criminal record? Now, I have not looked into his criminal record. To be quite honest, I don't care, as long as he didn't hurt anyone. But I want to make it clear that just because someone has been arrested or someone has been incarcerated, I just don't believe that that should dictate the trajectory of their life. I don't think that they should be devoid of getting a second chance and a third chance, and like they should be barred from opportunities because they have a past, regardless of the crime. I'm just not a big fan of our criminal justice system in general.
Hannah, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Like you and Tucker were saying, I was just saying his actions on how he acted on this show.
Doesn't help the fact he has this now that's exposed. Of course.
Yes,
Right.
but
I'm just saying we don't need. This is when Big Brother players be tweeting and talking shit, Hannah, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Let's cancel this person." This is what I'm talking about. A person that needs to be canceled. I'm
Yeah,
not
so-
saying that for opportunities and because of crime. I'm talking about
Yeah.
his actions on the show.
Okay. And then my second point, for me, it's not so much about canceling him as it is about protecting Catherine and making sure that she's good. Regardless of how I think feelings are complicated. I think sometimes you can feel such strong positive emotions towards someone and also have very confusing negative emotions. And then when you add the layer of playing this game where when you depend on someone, it really does feel like their life is in your hands and you don't want to rock the boat because you don't want them to turn against you. We've all been through that. We've all been close to people in the house and felt this like ride or die connection in our own ways. So I'm not surprised that Catherine never really showed like she was uncomfortable with some of Riley's behaviors, actions, words. That doesn't mean that she wasn't actually uncomfortable. And I think multiple things can be true at once. The last thing I will say is Riley displayed some very questionable behaviors. As someone who has studied psychology, as someone who's interested in psychiatry and who has undergone just very extensive training in this subject, I saw a lot of red flags that you see early on in relationships where there is a very like unbalanced power dynamic. I don't want to use the term abuse because that's very heavy, and I don't think it's my responsibility to label someone because I don't know him and I'm not privy to everything, but I just saw that relationship heading in a very dangerous direction where he was constantly policing what she was saying, and sometimes as the victim, the survivor, the recipient, you're not even aware that that is what you're walking into. Yeah. So I am really happy that Riley is gone. So we don't get to see that relationship develop, and Catherine can focus on her game because I really do think she has potential.
I know.
And that's my piece.
I think she was I was like, always had the vibe that she was just playing him.
Me too. I thought the same thing in the beginning.
Because she always would hold back on set talking about her emotions and feelings.
Which he didn't like that because you don't care about me, Tucker, because you're not telling me how you feel, Tucker.
Yeah,
maybe you tell me how you
feel.
feel.
She was giving him just enough to keep him on her team no matter what. It was like me with Angela. It was like, I'll do whatever to make sure I know she's on my team. You know, it's like Leah with Quinn.
Yeah, and Joe, and what's his name?
Yeah, and Joseph.
Yeah.
Like there is like. You will risk being uncomfortable in there, but I hope that she wouldn't risk being like, uncomfortable to the point where, it's weird or it affects you or whatever. Because I think she had the control in that whole relationship. I don't think he did. And that's why I think he was so extra latchy, because he's never...
Oh, Tucker, I gotta kind of disagree with you on that, because you're not watching the live feeds as much. Yeah. I would say as us watching the live feeds, and I'm not, and that's what I'm not. Right, I'm just saying I'm not blaming her. I'm saying that when you watch the live feeds, there was a lot of things that he was doing. I read somebody's tweet the other day, and it said like it was like emotional manipulation. It was like we in the game Big Brother we manipulate. But he was like manipulating in a way of, you don't like me. And then she'd be like, I do. No, because you don't say it. You don't mean it. Like, those are the things that like, and then it's like, oh, why are you crying over Zach? And she's like, oh, Lauren was crying. I was crying. Why would you? Those are the things I'm getting at. Like, those are the problems. But I'm not going to dwell on this too long. I do hope that when Captain...
just like, I hope that it's... more of one, she's all right, and it was more of a
that's what I was going to get into
and
next.
Two, that he
I ain't got none. I know it's not it, but I hope that was just his character for the game, but I know it's not.
He showed his ass, because guess what he said tonight when Julie says, you said that you were going to marry her. He goes, oh, I didn't know you guys were going to hear that. Oh, that's already telling me he's in the full awakening when he get his ass out here. So, cowboy, get ready for all of it.
I think the smartest
thing. Okay. I hope that she, if she needs support, I hope that she gets support outside the house.
Oh, yes.
I know her family.
He's gonna need it more.
Yes, I want both of them, but I'm talking about her. I hope that she'll get a chance to tell her story and be able to say. And if she did like him, whip-de-doo-hoo. Good for you, girl. If there's other things to it, I guess we'll move on from it. I'm done with that. You go, Hannah. Then I'm going to OTEV and everything else.
Yeah, us transitioning from this really heavy topic to OTEV is too funny. But
legendary.
Yeah, but I think the smartest thing for Riley would be to go home, maybe delete his social media accounts or just deactivate for the time being, and I don't think we should hear from him again. I think that's probably what's best for him. I think that's what's best for Catherine. I think that's what's best for all of us. So I hope he can unlearn some of those harmful patterns that I think we saw a glimpse of on the show.
Oh, it's always going to be those fan bases that are going to reach out to him and tell him, we love you. You're amazing. Catherine manipulated you. We got your back. We got your back. We're going to vote for you.
It's so heavily weighed.
I'm just saying what's going to happen. Okay.
And I think the best thing is for him to take it as constructive criticism. Don't fight back. Delete his shit and absorb it all and just be like, I understand how. Oh fuck! I guess I am like that. I don't want to be. Or oh fuck! I'm fucked.
And everyone's not perfect.
It's a big learning point, and I think it's one of those things where it's like you play the victim, or you open your mind, and you're really like, okay, I understand other people's points of view, and I just wish the best for them both, for sure.
And I wish them the best of luck, because I understand what it feels like to come out, see things, you got to work on things, and there's things I had to work on. I was just saying, like Hannah said, psychology.
What are you laughing at?
There's some shit fucked up in that motherfucker's head, and he need to figure
no
the
water
fuck
in
out.
here.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying he need to figure it out. I wasn't on that level. I just said the B word too fucking much, but that's a whole nother level.
Well,
but
I think
I learned to work on myself.
For him to get up.
Yeah, he needs
fans would have fucking tripled down if he didn't go out.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
For sure. Now, okay, I'm going to get into OTEV, everyone. OTEV. So OTEV is a big fat pig this time, which I love. I have a lot of PTSD from OTEV, guys.
OTEV.
Yes, I love your CDs, so make sure people can order the CDs on your website, right?
No, I'm doing a giveaway. I did one giveaway of an OTEV piece, and then I got this one going for all my fans, and then I have another one for just subscribers that I'm posting after this, which is this one.
I love that.
Tucker is running an empire. I don't care who says what.
This one for just, and then I'm doing an exclusive auction giveaway.
I should probably sell mine. I don't do shit with
money's
mine.
going to charity, but everyone's gonna auction to buy this piece.
Very cool. And then you have another one that that's from your costume, right?
I have two more. Yeah, I'm gonna do an auction of two of them eventually.
Okay. Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah, now that you
That's cool.
mention it.
That's cool.
Okay, my bad.
Now that you mention
Wait. Stop. Big
I'm
D, what
selling
are you and I
mine,
doing?
too. I'm selling
No.
mine too. You know, I have an auction going on. You guys can buy these too.
You got
Big
it.
D,
Just sign it, send it out. It's great.
It's the way Big D would buy his own.
Shut up. Okay, so OTEV is a big fat pig. They got to figure out all the clues. We know how it is.
Don't
I
even
also
get me
want to
started.
say
You
this
swim with the
again.
fishes, huh?
I do want, yeah, I
That's
know.
good.
The
Put
accent
those
was
concrete
crazy.
boots on, will you, if you don't get the right person up here, huh?
Yeah, gonna have you swimming with the fishes. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
But I will say this once again, because I have to make this note every year. If it wasn't for our season, OTEV would still be the way it used to be. Because those motherfuckers were able to walk up the ramp with no struggle. Okay? And Tucker knows this too. Okay? He knows. All right? You didn't see our season, but if you saw what we went through, we had Crisco, oil, soap, dish soap, all that. No water, nothing. Okay? These motherfuckers just walking up there like this. Once again, okay?
One hand on the rope.
Yes,
Yeah.
you saw it. I'm gonna get to it. Lauren wins Veto. Good for her. Congratulations. You know, Mickey was trying to get her to throw it, and Mickey's like, you can't. She's like, baby, I'm a super fan. Like, I'm not throwing OTEV. So Lauren ends up winning it, and now we have to have conversation in the house. Rachel is having a conversation with Lauren where she's like, hey, it's your veto. But, you know, and I love how Rachel said it. She said, I'm going to start off slow. Hey, it's your veto. I really don't want you to use it. You know, let's, like, keep things the same. You know, you're a powerful woman. You know,
But I won't
Rachel.
be mad if you do anything.
I won't be mad if you do anything.
But like, you
Psych,
should
I'm
do what
gonna
I
be
want.
Fucking pissed. Don't you dare.
The way it escalated.
Yeah, I
cracked
mean, that's
me
how I would have
up.
played it if I was Rachel. I would have been like, yeah, I wouldn't really care. Then I'd be like, yo, just so you know, I'm gonna actually fucking care.
Yeah.
I was like, you really? Okay. All right. Let's see what's up now. I still got some tricks up my sleeve.
I love that Rachel, no matter what, is going around interrupting conversations that
that
Lauren's
always
trying to
just-
have to kill.
She's
you.
so
Go ahead,
funny.
Tucker.
Okay, that is the same
I
Rachel
don't
from
think
15
it's
years
right.
ago.
At all.
Yes.
That shit was legendary.
Yes.
Tucker, she was kind of that times like 3 on her original seasons. Like you have to go back eventually
So-
and watch season 12 because it's iconic.
Iconic.
When
It
they were
really
all
is.
in like the storage room, it was like like Vinny, Morgan,
and Lauren. Yes.
yeah, and then she walks in. She's like, "So what's up?"
What's up?
Just like leans on the table, like I'm chilling. I was like, "Oh,
I love it. And she also
I can't
interrupted
do
Morgan.
that. I get awkward."
No, it's great. She
That shit
interrupted
was great.
Morgan and Lauren outside. Like, I love that she knows when people are talking because she's playing this game. If we
And
all
she
go
walked
back in
also-
the game,
when Riley went downstairs to talk to Vinny, and she was in like her like sweet red dress. She was like,
Yeah.
I'm not letting them stay down there. And she walked down like, she was like, I'm getting my deodorant. She came back up with just a water bottle. I don't know. Maybe she put it on down there, but it's like I would have faked that too. That was all a play. That was good.
One thing Rachel has never, ever, 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 ever had in this life since she was 25 years old, shame.
no.
She does not have shame. She does not feel embarrassment. So
Never.
I think that's one of like the most compelling things to watch about her because she will put herself in any and all situations, no matter how uncomfortable the rest of us would feel. I love it.
I love it. She's also showing, can I be honest? She's showing what a good HOH would be. Like, she's in the conversation. She's interrupting the conversation. She's asking questions. You know, I know she's showing what a true HOA is. HOH is. But I will say this. Right, I'm
The
sorry.
homeowners association.
That too. She's showing you, hey, this is how it's run in this community. And I live in a gated community, so she's showing that too. But I will say she's also showing that she's the, you know, she's the HBIC. She's the head bitch in charge. And I love it.
Of the HOA. I'm gonna call it the HOA from now on. I love
Lauren
it.
decides to use the
HOA.
veto. Lauren decides to use the veto. Now, mind you, Rachel told Lauren, if you use this veto, girl, your little friends are gonna get in trouble.
HOA
okay?
veto. Someone start taking tallies.
No, I'm just falling
Wait,
apart
Big
'cause
D,
I'm trying to get
say,
this
say, you know the thing that you put on your hands instead of soap?
I'm the
No,
same
it's
way.
okay. Hand sanitizer.
That's my favorite one.
Hand sanitizer, okay?
Wait, where did Tucker
I
go?
don't know. So Rachel
Oh my
did tell-
God.
Rachel did
Wait,
tell
no,
Lauren-
seriously, where did he go? Did we lose one of our guys? Okay,
I started laughing and then I saw Ziggy. I was like, I might as well
Yes.
grab him.
So Rachel,
Hi, Ziggy.
Rachel, we gotta get to this. We gotta get to tonight because you only got a couple of minutes. Rachel ends up using, you know, Lauren uses the veto. Rachel says, "Hey, it's either gonna be Lauren, it's either gonna be Riley or Catherine." She throws up Riley, and she's like, "Hey, this is Lauren's fault. It's not my fault. I told her not to use the veto." And let me tell you something. Catherine breaks down in complete tears, which I was like, in this moment, I go, she really does like him. Oh, okay. So she really does like him. Now he works her enough where he got her ripped around her finger. So she's like,
Well, who else does she have in there right now?
she got Lauren, but in the way she went in that storage room, which I gotta give her props. She was like, I'm gonna tell you I'm upset. So let's break it down. She looks angry. And then she's kind of like, we see the Catherine that we love, which we thought we were gonna get when she did the interview for casting. She was like, you know what? It's okay. I understand. She was able to pull herself together to realize this is a game. Okay. Mickey Mouse is showing her ass. She thinks that she's just like running the show. All these cheeses of hers. She's laid all her traps that everyone's going to listen to her. And all these motherfuckers have decided that they're the cats and they're tired of her shit. Okay?
Wait, that was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, okay. I like that metaphor.
Okay? So she's like, you know, Morgan is tired of her shit. Ashley's tired of her shit. She thinks she got the votes to stay. Everything. Okay? We get to tonight. Obviously, we're at tonight. I don't know how the votes were going to go. I'm going to be honest. I did not know how the votes were going to go. We still got the BB Blockbuster. I was worried because when I saw it, I thought it was the crane. I thought it was the crane with the ball because anybody that's strong does well with that.
Yeah. No,
So I was worried because I was
that, like last week, I think.
Okay, so that's
Or
what I was
2 weeks
worried
ago.
about. Because I go, here we go with another, here's a competition he's going against, not saying, you know, like he's strong. Let's put it like that. So he would have done well with maneuvering compared to everybody else. Okay.
I have a question. Tucker, how did you think the votes were going to go before we got to the BB Blockbuster?
If who was on the block?
Just in general, did you feel like Mickey's fate was sealed?
I thought it was either Mickey or Riley. I didn't think Morgan was really going to go at that point.
Okay.
Even if it was Mickey and Morgan, Mickey still is the bigger target. Even Mickey and Riley would have been smart to get Mickey out game-wise because Riley's just distracted by the showmans, whatever. He can get his ass out any week. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Riley do much. I know he won that one HOH, but still, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Mickey's got more control and more power in this game.
I don't know if she does now. I think the cats
Now,
are
no.
onto her.
Maybe not now, no, but like after she's like going into that vote,
Yeah.
still like, if she was up there, she was going.
Yeah. Absolutely. Can I give you my theories, Big D, or
Yes,
at least
please.
how I
love
saw it?
hearing your theories. Yes.
Thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I agree. If Mickey was on the block after the the AI arena? I still call it that. What is it called?
Call it.
The BB Blockbuster. I call it the AI arena, but
Same.
Mickey was definitely going to be voted out of that house just because I don't think anyone trusts her anymore. So going into next week, now that Mickey won the BB Blockbuster, her social capital and her currency are shot in that house. She is at the bottom of every totem pole. I don't know who actually wants to work with her, who trusts her. The people that she had previously, Ava, Will, Ashley, all of them were prepared to vote her out. So I'm glad that Mickey won this competition because, again, we wouldn't have lost Riley. Between Riley and Morgan, just based on the conversations that I was hearing, Vince and Ava were the swing votes this week. And I know Ava wanted to keep Morgan and was leaning towards voting Riley out. However, Vince also needed to hop on that train. And Vince, pretty much up until today, I think, was set on keeping Riley and voting Morgan out, voting Mickey out, which means that up until today, Riley was always going to stay. I was shocked by the way that the vote went. I was floored, but in like the best way, because as you said, I think it was Tucker. He needed to go this week. Otherwise things would have gotten to be too much.
From the outside perspective.
Yeah.
Also, like, I do think him and Morgan are a similar game, but the fact he's in the showman's, his thing is stronger. So I do think in terms of that, even like their internal gameplay, not knowing the outside, I think that was the better move.
Yeah.
But I do think that Mickey and Keanu, if either one of them wins, HOH, they're gonna put Rachel up.
No. I agree. I agree.
Right
oh wait,
now,
Keanu, no, for sure. No, I don't think so.
If Mickey gets in his ear, and they could, because she is a little. He's got a better chance against Mickey than he does Rachel. Mm-hmm. And I think Mickey is the only one that could get in his ear.
I don't think so because Mickey put him up on the block, so he doesn't like her.
And they just had like a big falling out.
I mean, she might. You know what?
Keanu's the only one who's really like.
Here's the thing: if he wants to do that, that's crazy. But only person that really probably can convince him is Vince, because Vince would be like, "You gotta get Rachel." He's the only one.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he would, and if he does that, he's gonna have to deal with Rachel, and that's gonna be tough. And here's the thing I do love about Rachel: I love that she got half of these people intimidated, but she got Lauren shaking in her boots constantly. It's hilarious to hear. That's why I go, Lauren is so young, because of the way that she talks. She's like, I'm just so intimidated. Every time she get in her diary room, I'm just so intimidated by Rachel. And I'm like, okay, girl, got it. You're playing Big Brother. Put your britches on and let's go. Okay, pull up your panties and let's go, girl. Come on.
Who do you think is? We know it's the wall right now, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I have my money on Morgan, just based on body frame, muscle mass distribution. I do think
video games, those fingers aren't getting tired.
Her grip strength, and do you see her arms compared to her little itty bitty body? I think it's going to be Morgan. Ashley will not be winning the wall comp. No. Ashley's going to get tired after 5 minutes. I can guarantee you that.
I think Will's going to probably be the first one out because he's been complaining about his back. He's been complaining about his back all the time. Yep, Will, Rachel, probably
Ashley, maybe Mickey. But I don't know. Mickey seems pretty strong too.
What's his name?
But the thing is, I don't know how tall people are either.
Keanu could stay a little long, but not that long. He's too big. His butt is too big.
Yeah. I was also going to say, like, if you have hips and a big butt, it's just not, like, you said what? You said what? About Keanu?
You know that ass is fat.
Who, Keanu?
Me. And that's a top of the line compliment right there. If this man's telling you got a fatty, hey, Keanu. That's without the butler costume, you heard? Woo! Where's the money?
That's why everybody's like, Big D, just stay on the wall.
I got this here, take it.
I couldn't even get I couldn't even get my back to the wall. It was so bad.
Yeah, no, I think if you just have a bigger butt, it's really hard. So for that reason, I don't think Mickey's going to win. I don't think Keanu's going to win. I don't think Will's going to win. Rachel can't play. I don't think Kat's going to win. I think Ashley could win because she used to run cross country. She has good upper body strength. I just don't think Ashley wants to. And I don't think she's going to... I think she's going to be like, this isn't worth it. This is too hard. And then she's going to drop. So I think it's going to
come down to the women. Lauren, I think it's going to... You know what? I'll throw this out there.
Lauren's going to throw it.
Okay, so I think it's going to come down to Kat. I think it's going to come down to Morgan, and I definitely can see it coming down to Vince because he did say he's pretty good at different things. And then I want to
He
hop back
doesn't
to
have much
Riley leaving.
muscle though.
Oh, then it's going to
Yeah,
come
but
down to
grip
those
grip
two
strength is hard to tell if it's just grip.
Yeah. When I came home from Big Brother, I was up in
You really need to like
CrossFit
shake
doing grip
somebody's hand.
strength.
Oh, okay. I feel like it's gonna be Morgan or Kelly. That's just
or
my.
Catherine.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think Kat
I
has
think
the
she's
right
going to be
frame for
very
it.
angry for what just happened to her man. And I can see her being like, we already know it's going to cut to, they got rid of my man, and now I'm on this
Yeah,
house by
but
myself, and I
that's-
need to do what I need to do. I'm
Yeah,
already
that's
calling it. for
expelling.
episode.
Yeah, but that's expending energy.
That too.
Like I was up there chilling, like cracking jokes, having a blast, and people were trying to hold on when the wall would tilt forward, which means you're just using your same muscle you've been using the whole time. Versus I would lean forward to get my wrist to do this, so I would use more back here. And I would take my hand off and I would shake them when we were straight. Nobody was taking their hands off and stuff, and I would use.
You must
I
have been
literally
straight enough because I feel like we were never straight to be able to do that.
Put my hands in my pants, wipe my hands on my boxers.
What wall did you have, baby? Because we
Yeah,
need
no,
that
wait,
wall.
what?
We
I
had
was
our.
anytime after it tilted and it went up straight for a second, I would try to wipe my hands and use shit to like wipe under. Yeah.
Okay.
We need that wall. I want to get
Yeah.
to them leaving. Now Riley ends up getting voted out. Let me tell you something. One thing I love is Julie's a troll, and I live for her. That's why she's my petty girl. I love Julie, baby. Okay. 'Cause
Julie
Riley,
loves her. Julie loves herself some
She
cookout.
wants her image.
She every single Tucker at least like maybe once every couple months. Julie's like, "Can I get a plate? Can I get a plate? Can I?" Like
Yes.
Julie loves the cookout down, so we
Down.
love her.
Love it. We love
And
it.
she had the nerve to say tonight, which I thought was so petty. She had the nerve to say, "A vote to 5-4. Morgan, you are safe."
That was the first
Yeah.
time she's done that. She's never. Has she ever switched it up
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
I think she did
did
it
it-
with me. I think she did it
She
with
did
me.
it on our season. I don't.
Yeah.
No, not on your season,
Also,
but
you
she
kind of just black out when people are on.
Yeah.
The blog.
she used to do it like in earlier seasons. She
I
would
love
in
it,
our
Julie.
season.
Keep it covered.
The
It was
deep fake.
iconic. Yeah, she deep faked her. And then let me tell you something.
Little juke.
The way that
Yeah.
Catherine had this breakdown, baby, and I was like, and let me tell you something. I'm gonna
who's
get
baby?
Julie.
Oh,
Oh, hold
Wait.
on. Oh,
Who are you calling
hold on.
baby?
Nobody. Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call her baby in front of you, babe.
No,
Hold
nobody.
on. Oh my God,
I'm
did my
confused.
camera?
I
Is
still
it gonna
don't
be
know
like
who's
that for
baby
the
and who's
rest of the
babe.
time?
You know Hannah? Who's baby? Who's babe?
Oh my God, I can't believe
I
it just
never
did
know.
that. Whatever.
what's going on?
My camera switched. I'm pissed. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
But here's my thing.
Well, you got to answer Tucker's question.
No, I would never call anyone baby but you, babe.
Which babe?
Only you.
Yeah, he's not talking to me.
Okay, but anyway, I'm just saying.
Because when he's doing this, he's looking at you on my screen, so it's
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you gotta look to your right.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, babe.
All
But
right,
wait, let me say this. Though.
get a
I
room,
will
guys. Get a room.
I
with you.
don't like the fact that Julie. This is the thing that also killed me. Julie, any other time when people are taking so long, she'd be like, Kylan. Where was the Kylan when we needed tonight? Because that was too long of a.
Yeah.
She's very relaxed with the goodbyes and the voting messages. And like, can we just? I know I just need to say it because it blew my fucking mind when Mickey tried to run back in there and change.
Oh, that was Ashley.
It was Ashley, yeah, who ran back in there and tried to change her
Yeah.
vote. But also, even before that, they were talking.
I know.
No, I'm sorry. That's
I-
iconic.
Do they?
It
I
is
know.
iconic.
But do they allow? Like, I remember
No.
talking to Joseph, and I was like, I don't remember them saying you can't. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can't.
No, because they do make it clear it's live TV, so you can't
but
be
they-
taking all day.
But they don't ever say you can't talk in.
No, they don't. Because no one's ever.
That
No
was
one's
a
really don't. People don't even know
power
how to do
move.
it.
Yeah.
Power move.
Was that not great
Between
TV?
Ashley and Will, that was crazy.
No, I was talking to Ashley's mom about it because I was like, there have been 400 something people to play this game, and your daughter is the very first who has run back into the diary room to try to change her vote. She was like, "That's my girl." I said, "Listen,
all the
that's mine
memes
too."
of Julie holding a gun, being like,
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so good. That was so good.
So good.
And then Will being like, "You did what?" And Ashley was like, "Wait."
Yes.
Oh my
She
God.
goes, wait, my vote, Julie. No. That's what I'm saying. Where was Julie tonight with the no? Come on, Riley.
Yeah.
Because they had a moment in the beginning, they had a moment in the middle, they had a moment at the end.
And like leaving the house is mad slow, like you were saying.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah.
And everyone is crying. Let me tell you something. I'm marking my words right now. When y'all get out this house, BB27, y'all keep that same motherfucking energy. Don't try to sit here and backline and be like, oh, we didn't know that Riley was like that, or we saw all this
Well,
stuff.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
I want them to keep that same motherfucking energy. Stand 10 toes, because I'm standing 10 toes.
Well, because we see everything. But I think it's fair for them to come out of the house.
Ready.
I'm so ready. Somebody need to knock him beside his head on some real shit.
Hey.
I've never seen somebody like that.
I think it's definitely fair.
Baby.
That's what I'm hoping. I want the fans to send my tweets to him so when he gets angry, he has to say something to me. Because I'm going to read him so hard. He going to look at himself and be like, damn, I don't even think I'm even a cowboy anymore. That's how badly I'm going to read him. Read him so fucking hard. He wouldn't know what to do. He feel like if I read him so hard, he feel like Catherine just fucked him. That's how badly I would read him hard. Okay, he feel like he got fucked if he messed with me. Okay, because I stand 10 toes with what I said. You got to get help, bro. You got to get help, but baby, don't come over here. I said what I said. It's a show. Don't take it personal, but you do need help, babe. But if you want that, give me that, because I'll
blame
give
it
to
off
you.
of him when Derek's talking to him.
Okay. All right, I'm done for tonight. That was my last.
I can't.
That's my last.
Okay.
Thought. I don't have anything else because my camera went out and I'm pissed because that's my
Hannah,
4K
do you
camera.
like love La Croix or what?
Oh, is that what this hat says? The fact that I didn't even know. I do love LaCroix. I just put this on though.
Hell yeah.
Tucker, okay, so you guys have some events coming up, so please tell us again what you guys are having. And of course, I want us to close out just saying who. I think Hannah said it, you said it. I don't care who wins the HOH this week, to be honest. That's my last thoughts. But yes, please tell us, Hannah. Tucker.
No, Tucker, I already announced the event, so you announce the event this time.
Ooh.
Buckle up, motherfuckers! We got an amazing race event happening out in Los Angeles, St. Felix's. We got tickets for sale. Don't even get me started. All different kinds of prices and treats and goodies and how do you do's, maybe a little how do you don't. It's okay. 21 plus. Sorry. And so September 25th. And Hannah, you know all the better details, so
No,
passing it off, baby.
Where
That's
can they
pretty
find
much
this
it.
information? I'll put it in the bottom of the caption of the video, but where else can they find it? On your social medias, guys?
Yeah, literally go to any of our bios, I think, and the link for the tickets should be there. You guys, please join us. It's going to be so fun. September 25th. That's a Thursday, not a Wednesday. So Thursday, September 25th, St. Felix, Hollywood, starts at 7. Most of us are going to be there, and we can't wait. The first episode is going to be good because of you know who. So, yeah.
Oh, I cannot.
Okay, wait, no, stop.
No, we're not. No spoilers. No
Y'all
spoilers.
Y'all save all that shit when Tucker comes back with his brother
First
to
episode.
recap with Hannah and her Simone, her sister.
Oh, we're
gonna
do
be
this.
covering Amazing Race, and Hannah's in charge. I'm just editing. So I will say also, guys, please remember Philly, East Coast, September 18th. I'm gonna put the link in all my bios and everything. We're doing our first Big Brother party in Philadelphia. I don't want to hear nobody say, "I didn't know we had a Big Brother party in Philadelphia." Big Brother coming, right? And Ozza, and there's gonna be other special guests. I'm gonna try to get Tucker here. I'm gonna try to manipulate him to get him here. Sometime.
Wait, how come you and Oz haven't invited me?
You are invited. You're always invited.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
You can always come. I don't. Hannah,
Thanks.
you're always invited.
I know.
I will say this, guys. Thank you so much for recapping with us. Tucker, what's next for you? Like, I know you're working on your stuff, but I know you're doing your modeling and everything else. We're excited your debut with your brother soon.
Yep.
But what's next for you personally?
Well, aside from modeling stuff, because I got a big shoot coming up next week.
Is it an underwear shoot?
Oh God.
You wish. You
Don't-
good enough if you just Google that. honey.
I already know, honey.
But no,
It's your lock screen.
It's for the same artist shaving company I did the last one with, and then aside from that, I got travel plans for my birthday, doing a cruise to Croatia with my best friend.
Oh my god, that's exciting. When's your birthday, Tucker?
October 17th.
Wait. Do you remember when I guessed your birthday correctly on the first try? You probably don't, but I did.
Yeah, I do.
I think I guessed Scott's birthday on the first try too.
Yeah, one other person, but then it started to crumble.
Yeah, I know.
No. No, you were always like right there.
I just got lucky. I got lucky.
But yeah, that stuff, and like, I don't know, I'm always doing a bunch of shit. Just stay tuned. And just so before we wrap this, I don't want anyone to forget, especially Keanu, how into your ass Big D is.
I am not. You know how I feel about his ass.
I just want to leave
Fuck
with
you,
that.
Tucker. You know how I feel about that farty ass.
He said
No,
that
the fuck
shit
I
was
don't. Not
thick.
that stinky, swampy,
he said it looked
nasty.
It looked like his grandmother's
farty
Jello
butt that
when she
needs
would
dew
take it
wipes,
to the
needs a
table,
baby
to the
wipe,
back and shake
needs
it.
a douche at this point.
You were talking.
Okay?
You were saying that about Riley. I'm talking about Keanu with the.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That swampy, farty butt. No.
Hey, he can do
I'm
splits.
good. And those dirty feet. So no, but he is a good player. I'm gonna give him that. There was one more thing. There was one more thing I wanted to say. Shout out.
270 pounds can do a split.
And I can do a split too. I can do a split, and I just did a split last week.
Right now, let me see.
But I did it with. Listen, I did a split on 2 people last week. Okay, don't.
This is supposed to be a family-friendly show.
Yes. Ooh,
I was talking about gymnastics.
Yeah, I used to do gymnastics. Okay, so wait, I do want to shout out to me and Leah. I'm sorry, me and Leah. We did our little video that saved Catherine. Thank God. And Catherine
Literally,
is now
what is
saved.
going?
So
I think the spirit of you and Leah entered that house. I honestly think that is what changed the trajectory of things. I think that's what did it.
Yes. Okay, guys. Until next time, remember to like, subscribe, comment. Please remember to share. I'm tired of people acting like they don't know that me, Tiffany, and Hannah have a podcast. And The Amazing Race is coming up soon, so we still got.
Right.
I mean, I don't have another show, but Hannah has another show that she's going to be doing for you guys. All right, Tucker, thank you so much for joining us. We love you. We love you. We love you. You're such
Not
an
as much as you love
icon.
Keanu's ass, though. That's what I was picking up.
You are America's favorite player. You are America's sweetheart. We love you so much, and we can't wait to see you.
And you're our sweetheart. And you're our favorite player.
Okay, bye,
guys. I'm not crying. You're crying. Miss you already. Miss you more. Miss you the most.
Miss you more.
Miss you more than the most.